right, good morning. It's 9 o'clock. There's an echo. I'm Judge Melanie Williams. This is the Orca Show Cause calendar. Today is July 22nd of 2022. This is State Court of Fulton County, Georgia. Today, we will take pleas, hear motions, and check status of age cases. All defendants, let me give you your constitutional rights. You have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have a right to an attorney today at this proceeding. All participants, please be advised that this proceeding is being broadcast over the internet as a live stream. It's also being recorded. That means that any member of the public can log on and watch this proceeding just as if we were in person. Please be dressed in a quiet place, not driving, in a place that is safe. Remember that this is court, just as if you were down in the courthouse here with me today. I mentioned previously that you have a right to an attorney at this proceeding. Those who are interested in the services of the Public Defender's Office today. Ms. Helen, I see that you are on the line. I'm going to ask that you please put the information whereby individuals can apply for the services of the Public Defender's Office. If you would like the Public Defender to assist you, please look at the chat feature at this time and send an email to Ms. Helen. We understand that this is going to be, she's going to send you a PDF application. However, you can answer the questions in the body of the email such she can determine whether or not you're going to qualify for services today. It will slow us all down and we will be here a lot longer if you don't follow the procedure to receive those services, okay? All outstanding paperwork must be sent to Ms. Beverly Johnson, who is assisting me today as litigation manager. I'm going to read the entire list and ask for announcements from either the defense or their attorneys, but please don't give me the full argument, just a brief announcement so I can ascertain who is here today, all right? If your phone says iPhone or Galaxy Note 9, please change the name so that we can identify you by your screen name. There should be a feature that will allow you to rename the screen to your actual name. It will assist us with going faster as well, all right? First name, Andra Anderson. Is there an Andra Anderson present on the line? And is there any announcement from the state regarding this case?
They would move for a bench warrant.
All right, Ms. Riley, I'll assume that you'd like to do that for all those. We'll come back to the end. If there's no other specific announcements, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Eric Avery. Eric Avery. Sterlisa or Sterlicia Battle.
Here, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, Ms. Battle. Please change the screen name if you can. Are you interested in applying for the Public Defender's Office to assist you in this proceeding today?
Yes, ma'am, I would like to.
Okay, so what you'll need to do is look at the chat and follow those directions. Please send an email to Ms. Helen and we'll get back to you. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. Annie Brinson. Annie Brinson. Please mute your background too. Bilal Caldwell. Bilal Caldwell. Antoine Carson. Antoine Carson. Philip Collins. Philip Collins. Roger Connor. You here, Mr. Connor? Do you wish to seek the services of the Public Defender's Office? You choose to represent yourself. You understand that you do have a right to an attorney? All right, we'll come back to you, all right? It's my strong recommendation that you seek the services of the Public Defender's Office, all right? Michelle Coward. Daryl Davenport. Melissa Dixon. Derek Douglas. Derek Douglas. Eldred Edie. I see Mr. Edie is present. Mr. Edie, please unmute. Do you wish to have the services of the Public Defender's Office this morning?
Yes, I do.
All right, please send an email as directed in the chat, all right, and we'll get back to you. Andrew Gibson. Andrew Gibson. Gianna Hardy.
Here.
All right, Ms. Hardy, do you wish to have the services of the Public Defender's Office?
Yes.
All right, please follow the instructions in the chat. When you receive the application, everyone, please respond in the body of the email as quickly as you can to Ms. Helen with the answers to those questions so we can move through this expeditiously. Maria Hightower. Maria Hightower. And again, it is my request that by the time we get to the end of this calendar, at least Ms. Helen has received at least one application. Adrian James. Adrian James. Adrian Jennings. Adrian Jennings. Angela Kyler or Keeler. Andrea Keeler. Gabrielle Lewis. Gabrielle Lewis. Adam Matthews. Adam Matthews. Donald McCraney. Donald McCraney. Scott Minor. Scott Minor. Dominique Nelson. Dominique Nelson. Jordan Newson. Jordan Newson. Tadarius Nolden. Tadarius Nolden.
Your Honor, on this case, Odyssey indicates that the case is actually closed. I'm sorry, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Marshall Story. Good to see
How are you?
Well,
Odyssey indicates the case is closed. I also have a certificate that the defendant successfully completed diversion. So I'm
Okay.
not sure why it's on the calendar.
okay, well, based upon that information, there's no need for anything further. Would you please forward what you have, or do you see that, Ms. Jones?
I do see it.
Okay, great. So that case is resolved.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Felicia Pearson. Felicia Pearson. Ms. Marshall Story, you have another announcement in that same regard? Okay.
No, not
I was
on this
hoping
one.
so. I was hoping for two in a row.
No,
All
ma'am.
right, Sanjay Rampersad. Sanjay Rampersad. Kelvin Scott. Kelvin Scott.
This is also a diversion case, Your Honor, but I don't have any additional information. So I am assuming that Mr. Scott did not successfully complete or didn't show
diversion.
up at all.
All right. Thank you. I got excited when you began to speak, Ms. Marshall Story. All right, Erica Thomas.
Here.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Thomas. Do you wish to avail yourself of the services of the Public Defender's Office?
Yes, he does.
Oh, you're not Rico Thomas?
He's on the
No,
fire.
I need to see Rico, not you, ma'am.
Okay. Do you,
I'm Rico.
I hear someone speaking, but I don't see you. You have to be here in court this morning.
Your Honor, he's listed,
Rico.
do you see him now?
Who's listed as what?
he's listed as connecting to audio.
Oh, okay. All right. I see you now, sir. Do you wish to have the services of the Public Defender's Office?
No.
All right. There are instructions in the chat. Please follow those instructions expeditiously. You need to send emails, and this is for everyone, to either patrice.helen@fultoncountyga or lawrence.corn with a K at fultoncountyga.gov to request an application. They will send you the application. You'll fill it out either by printing it and taking a picture or scanning it back, or you'll take the application's information and put it into the body of email so they can see if you qualify for those services. Please do that right away. Timothy Williams. Timothy Williams. Is there anyone who I have not called who's either present here in the courtroom or on Zoom? Have I called everyone's name?
I didn't hear my name, Samuel Jones.
I'm sorry, so you have turned on your video. Okay, I'm sorry, your name?
Samuel Jones.
Mr. Jones, you don't appear on this calendar today. Did you receive a notice that you
Yes,
need
ma'am.
to be?
9 o'clock in the, yes.
What did you
I
say?
had one for 7. Hold
I'm
on one
sorry, say
second.
that last part.
I have one for 9 o'clock today, 7:20,
7.
22.
What's your
Well,
name
I'm saying
again?
that Samuel Jones. Paper right here.
I can't read what that says. What's your case number?
21 C as in car, R as in Rico, 000441, F as in Frank.
He's supposed to be on 7:20.
Okay, you missed your court date, sir. You were supposed to appear on 7/20. This is 7/22. And I'm not sure what happened to your case. I was not presiding that day. So you'll need to call down to the clerk's office and see if your case was reset or take further action to resolve your case, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. Is there anyone else's name that I did not call who's present on this Zoom conference? All right, what we'll do first, we'll go with the gentleman here in the courtroom, sir. Mr. Roger Connor, is that you? Please stand. And you said that you do not wish to have services at the public defender's office today. You wish to represent yourself. And Ms. Riley, is this your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is
Good
there
morning.
currently an offer present for Mr. Connor? Your case is 20 CR 00159 in which you're charged with cruelty to children in the 3rd degree and battery family violence. I would like him to be able to speak with you, but I don't know that speaking to you on the record is the best way to do this. Mr. Connor, do you have an audio, a device on you that connects to Zoom by any chance? Do you have a smartphone?
I have an Android.
Ms. Riley, I'm trying to think of a way he could give you a call. We may have to put this offer onto the record. That's the only thing I could think of, unless you have another dynamic solution that you could think of, Ms. Riley, whereby you could speak with Mr. Connor.
What I can do is put my recommendation on the record, but if there is a cell phone number that Mr. Connor can give me, I can give him a call.
Okay, let's have you put the recommendation onto the record. And then, Mr. Connor, you're gonna step into the hallway to further discuss this offer with Ms. Riley to see if it's something you'd like to take, okay? She cannot give you legal advice, neither can I. All right, Ms. Riley, please give us the offer.
Yes, Your Honor. It would be to a guilty plea to the battery family violence of 12 months probation, a $300 fine, and he would complete a family violence intervention program.
All right. And if there's, can you please provide him with the number whereby he can give you a call?
We're gonna put it here.
Oh, you're gonna put it on there. All right. All right, so Mr. Connor, you can step into the back. You'll receive a phone number. You're gonna give Ms. Riley a call. And then she can't give you legal advice, but you can discuss that offer with her. All right?
And Judge, don't mean to interrupt you, but if Miss Battle could put her email address and her phone number in the contact or in the chat to me, and can Mr. Edie also put his email address and contact number in the chat for me? Thank you.
Please chat Miss Helen, not the entire group, if you can. And I see Mr. Thomas is asking for an application. Mr. Thomas, please send that email that Miss Helen has asked for to one of those places so that you can get the application.
Your Honor, may I speak, please?
Who's speaking?
My name is Sandra Young. I'm Rico Thomas's mother.
No, you may not speak, ma'am, not at this time. Mr. Thomas is an adult and he is here in court today and he has to be able to handle this himself, all right? If there's a need for you to assist with him later, but for right now, he needs to work on getting that information to Miss Helen.
Okay, and that's what I was trying to explain to the courts because of his medical condition of a shooting and strokes. That's the only reason I was trying to speak to you, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, Miss Thomas, very briefly. I'm sorry, give me your name again, ma'am.
My name is Sandra Young, his mother.
Okay. Ms. Young, when you say you're having some problem filling out the application,
Pardon me?
you're having some problems filling out the application?
Yeah, this is all new to me. I'm trying to help him to the best of my ability, Your Honor. I'm the one doing the texting. Rico is unable to do it because of he got shot December the 12th in Atlanta. He had 2 strokes. He has aphasia where he can't really relate to the
Okay,
court.
Missy, I understand he has some challenges, but don't put those on the record. Remember, everyone is listening. What the best thing to do is if you can't get this application, just send an email to Miss Helen or Mr. Korn. Are you able to do that?
That's what I'm trying. I thought I was doing it, but I think I was sending it to everybody. I'm not tech savvy like this. I'm trying to do the best I can to help him right now. But I sent my email address.
Hey, Judge, we'll contact mom and Mr. Thomas and try to get them the information in the application. So just give us a couple minutes and we'll reach out to Mr. Thomas.
Thank you.
Okay, I just didn't want you all to think that he was not appearing in court.
All right, thank you. We appreciate that.
Okay, all right. But you did get my information, the phone number and the email address that I did type in the chat thing.
Ms. Young, I believe she did get it. She just needs a moment to get to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Ms. Riley, is there an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe that Mr. Connor would like to seek an application for the Public Defender's Office.
All right, Mr. Connor is here in person. Ms. Helen and Mr. Corn, is it possible for him to complete one here in the courtroom with me and have someone come down and pick it up from your office?
That would be fine, Your Honor.
All right, we have the application here. He's going to complete it. And in maybe a few moments, you can send someone forward
You could, at the back.
for them to, pick it up from him. All right, thank you.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Very briefly, Ms. Battle.
Okay, I've applied for plenty public defenders, and all the public defenders that got back with me was basically saying that I overqualified.
Oh,
trying
Miss
to
Battle,
find-
Miss Battle, we haven't
Yeah,
done
don't-
that process yet, okay? So what I'm
Don't
going
say anything yet. Please don't, okay? You don't know
Okay.
what you might say by mistake that ends up being used against you, all right? So please, go ahead and submit your application. If you do not qualify in this case, Ms. Helen will let me know, all right?
Right, right, and I was
Okay,
just about
thank
to, I was just about to call Miss Battle, so I'll give her a call now, Judge.
Okay.
Mr. Davenport, you have a right to an attorney today. You're here in the courtroom with me. Do you wish to apply for the services of the Public Defender's Office?
I need one.
All right, you're gonna complete an application and shortly someone will come down and collect the application, see if you qualify, all right? Is there anyone from pretrial services on the line this morning? Do I have anyone from pretrial with me today? I do not see pretrial on the line. Ms. Riley, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Riley, will you please give me the history if you have it for position one?
Yes, Your Honor. Just a moment. Let me pull it up. She has a 32 cycle history, Your Honor, to include prior theft offenses and theft by receiving stolen property.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're
for
welcome.
making some considerations. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank
We
you.
will be continuing to hold for an announcement from Public Defender's Office. let's see. Miss Riley, again, to trouble you, is your case position 14 as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I have the history for position 14?
Yes, just one moment. I do have a note on my calendar, Your Honor, that his history includes 23 cycles.
Okay.
And you need more specifics, so give me just a moment. Twenty-three cycles to include an arrest for sexual assault, attempted rape,
Okay,
aggravated assault, reckless conduct.
that's sufficient. Thank you, Ms. Riley.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, I do have a few announcements if the court is ready.
Yes, Ms. Helen, we are.
Yes, Your Honor, for positions 3 and 4, Ms. Battle does not qualify for the services of the Public Defender's Office. For positions 3 and 4, she would like to talk to directly to that solicitor this morning and to find out what that offer is, Judge.
All right, Ms. Riley, if Ms. Riley and Ms. Battle could be placed in a breakout room so that they could discuss that. Ms. Riley, would you also put the offer onto the record?
Yes, Your Honor. For position 3, the offer would be 12 months probation, family violence intervention program, 40 hours of community service, and to have no violent or harassing contacts with the victim, Kenneth Hudson. For position 4, it would be 12 months probation concurrent to position 3 and 10 hours of community service.
All right. All right. Is Ms. Battle still here?
She was using her phone. It kicked her off when she was talking to me, and I believe she's logging back.
Oh, I
on.
didn't realize she was not here. All right. We may have you after you. I see her now. Ms. Riley, I may have you put that back onto the record after you speak with her. Ms. Battle, you're going to speak directly with Ms. Riley via this Zoom conference. The host is going to put you into a breakout room with her. All right.
Your Honor, if I may, go ahead and give her that. However, if she's not willing to accept, I prefer not to go into a breakout room with her because they usually just give me their defense.
Okay, right, which I understand. All right, please put the offer back onto the record. I did not realize when you gave it that Ms. Battle wasn't here.
Yes, Your Honor. For position 3, the recommendation would be 12 months probation to attend a family violence intervention program, which is a 6-month program, 40 hours of community service, to have no violent or harassing contact with the victim, Kenneth Hudson. And for position 4, it would be 12 months probation concurrent to count 3, or to position 3, excuse me, and 10 additional hours of community service.
All right, does that sound like something you're interested in accepting to resolve both of your cases, Ms. Battle?
Yes, I accept.
All right, you sure that you understand what each of those mean? That you have to do community service and attend a 6-month class, you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the problem we're gonna have is, do you have a way to print out plea paperwork and submit it to the court? Because the problem is, if we take a plea from you today and you don't turn in that paperwork, it's as if that plea never happened.
I can go to the library and print it out.
The problem is you'd have to do it before the end of court today. What we're gonna do, with hesitation, Ms. Riley, we've had some problems with this paperwork in the past. I would like to reset her to a final plea calendar where Ms. Battle would have to actually come in. Ms. Battle, you would actually have to come into the court if you can. The options are this: if you're able to print it out at home right now before we finish, we can take your plea and you will not have to come into court. Otherwise, I have to reset you to a calendar. You'll come into the courthouse. The judge will take your plea at that time. You'll sign the paperwork. So are you able to print, sign, and send back today, right there at your home?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
Okay, and that's understandable. A lot of people are not able to do that. Ms. Riley, I'm hoping that we can memorialize this offer, that you'll still hold it for her. It's not quite her fault, but I don't want to end up in a situation where we've taken the plea and can't document it. So
Understood. No problem, Your Honor. I will go ahead and prepare the paperwork and send that to Ms. Johnson now.
okay, and if you send it, is it possible for us to send it to Ms. Battle too ahead of time?
I can, if I have an email address, I can certainly do that.
Yes.
But if she's going to come to court, the paperwork will be there for her to sign.
Okay, all right. That makes sense. Okay, so Miss Battle, what you need to understand is you're being reset. The notice you get is going to tell you can come by Zoom, but you cannot come by Zoom if you're taking this plea. You're going to actually have to come down here. Okay.
Okay, and like when I come down there, will I still have the same plea offer?
Yes,
it will not change.
It will not change. That's why she's going to send the paperwork over today. Okay. So you're going to be reset to a September 30th bench and motions trial calendar. That's quite far out. But remember, when you get the notice, you have to physically come to G33 so that you can sign the paperwork and take this plea. okay?
Okay.
And
All
Your
right.
Honor, if I may, Ms. Battle, if you could please put your email address in the chat feature if you're able, or give it to me, just so you will also have the paperwork in your email.
And it's gonna be
Hey,
recorded
I'm
that you're coming
putting it in the
before,
chat as
please.
we speak.
Go ahead. What were you saying, Ms. Battle?
She's putting her email in.
Nothing. That was all. I told her that I was putting my email in the chat as we were speaking.
All right, so you're gonna come in and you're gonna disregard the Zoom link that you received, and you're gonna take a final plea at that time, all right? And the notes will reflect
Okay.
that that's what's gonna happen, all right?
Is there a way that I can update my mailing address?
Yes, I believe you'll need to call the clerk's office, or you can put it in the chat. We can update it for you. Please put it in the chat as well, but send it to, I would prefer you didn't send your address to everyone. Do you see the feature just to send it to litigation manager Beverly Johnson? If you could scroll to her name and send her your address. All
Okay.
right. Thank you. After you've done that, Ms. Battle, you're free to go. We will see you on September the 30th here in person at G33. All right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. Ms. Helen, do you have any other announcements? Or Mr. Korn? All right, we'll be on hold. All right, Ms. Bella, you're free to go. Have a great afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we're ready and with the applications here in the courtroom for those who are wishing to apply for the public defender's office. Mr. Korn or Ms. Helen, will you please send someone down to collect these applications? Thank you.
I'm at 100 Peachtree Street, so it's going to take a minute. I wonder if it might be easier if we were to like scan it in or take a picture of it and email it to me.
Do we have a way to do
That's supposed to
that?
come down.
There's no one in this building that could come down and get it.
I
Mr.
just checked. I was just looking. I'm talking to Ms. Jenks, and there's nobody there right now.
What is his email? I can get somebody to scan it upstairs.
Okay, what is, put your email in the chat, Mr. Korn.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's in the chat.
Oh, it is in the chat. It's in
It
the-
is, yeah. I think Ms. Ellen put it in the chat for me earlier. And I do have an announcement on Mr. Thomas well, he's 33 on my calendar, but I'm not sure where he sits. Rico Thomas.
Yes.
He does qualify. And we are going to, at this time, ask the court to place us on the next status calendar, and we'll put together a file, get a
Okay, we will reset Mr. Thomas to the September 9th worker status calendar. And it's my hope that he'll be in a position to take a final plea or that we can resolve this case otherwise at that time. Mr. Thomas, you and your mom are both free to go at this time. The public defender's office has reset your case. You'll be able to appear via Zoom on September the 9th, okay?
That's good.
All
Mr.
right.
Thomas is living in Michigan. Where he went after he became disabled, and his mom's able to help him there. So whatever we do is gonna have to be from there, I think.
All right.
You might have to do.
Mr. Thomas, you're excused. Thank you very much.
Have a good morning, good afternoon. Are there any other announcements, Mr. Corn?
Not yet. I need to speak to Mr. Hardy still.
All
I
right,
didn't see where he put it in. He gave us, I haven't received an email from him.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, can I speak?
you're excused, Ms. Young. You don't have to be any longer.
I know the court date is the 9th, but I didn't hear the time.
It'll probably be the same time, but you'll get another notice, just as you got notice for this hearing.
Thank you so
And
much.
he's now represented, so you can call Mr. Corn's office for further information,
Thank
okay?
you much, Your Honor. You have a great day.
All right, have a great
Phone number,
day.
right?
No, I don't have your number.
I just called it on it. All right.
The number to call you from?
Yeah, that's my cell phone number. You can call
All right, you,
Ms. Young, best of luck to you. It sounds as if the situation is difficult, all right? But take care and be blessed, all right?
you also, Judge. Thank
All
you.
right, have a good afternoon.
All right.
All right, any other announcements? Ms.
Ms.
Corn,
Hardy, are you there?
Yes.
Can you please put your contact information in the chat so that I can talk about an application for you?
Yes, I sent my email and application. Well, I was trying to tell Miss Helen, I believe that's who I sent my email to. I'm unable to fill in the information through the request form that she sent. So I sent my number in the chat.
Oh, you sent it to Ms. Ellen? All right.
Yes, but I'll send
Do me
it
a
to you.
favor and send that to me, because I'm the one who's gonna call you, all right?
Alrighty.
Judge, if the solicitor who has position 15, Eldred Edie, could put the offer in the chat to me, please. Thank you so much.
Ms. Helen, I'm assuming that Mr. Edie qualifies for your services? Oh, she may be on the phone.
And that would be my case, Your Honor, and I'm putting that in the chat to her.
Thank you, Ms. Riley.
You're welcome.
In here.
Ms. Marshall Story, can you give me the history, please, for position 28?
Position 28, Your Honor, let me go into Odyssey.
Thank
Just
you.
1 second. Your Honor, were you deciding whether to do a bench warrant or
That's going into my consideration, yes, ma'am.
the state won't oppose a dead docket because of the nature of the charges, if that helps, but I'm still happy to give you the history if you like it.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'd like to make an informed dead docket.
I understand. I do. Your Honor, the defendant has 7 cycles. The first cycle appears to be it looks like giving false information to a police officer. And I see a disposition of nolo contendere. And then it seems like there may have been several cases on one day because cycle 2 is going into cycle 3, which also says giving false name to a police officer. I see that there was a sentence imposed of 12 months concurrent with prior sentence confinement of 90 days. There is also a time expired robbery.
Okay, I think that's good. Thank you, Ms. Marshall Story.
Okay.
Ms. Riley, can I have the history for position 6 when you are available?
Yes, Your Honor. Give me just one moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Your Honor, I have one more announcement if the court is ready.
One moment. I want to hear from Ms. Riley first.
Understood, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Brinson has 3 cycles to include criminal trespass and simple battery in 2011 that were dismissed, and a criminal trespass, this offense, and then a criminal damage to property in August of 2020.
All right, thank you, Ms. Riley.
You're
Ms.
welcome.
Helen, you can go forward with your announcement.
Yes, Judge, for Mr. Edie, position 15, we would like a reset to the next plea calendar for a possible plea. We have an offer from the state. I have given that to Mr. Edie. We would just like that time to get the paperwork for him to review that offer and to be set on the next plea calendar, Judge.
So he does qualify for your services?
Yes, Your Honor, he does qualify.
All right, Mr. Edie will be so reset to the September 9th Orca status calendar, whereby hopefully he'll be able to take a plea at that time. Mr. Edie, you will need to appear by Zoom then, but please stay in communication with Ms. Helen so that you can get all relevant paperwork signed and submitted.
And Judge,
Ms. Helen, how likely is it that he'll be able to take a plea at that time? Do you
Very-
believe it'll?
very likely, Judge.
Okay, I think he can stay on the 9th. then. All right, so we'll put him on the September 9th plea calendar,
You said
All right.
September 9th?
September the 9th.
And I just have one update to his address. He said that the apartment number is 1012. In Odyssey, I had that it just reads an address of 1012 Jefferson Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, 30350. If the apartment number can be added of 1012, just to make sure he gets his notice.
All right,
Thank you, Judge.
thank you. All right, Mr. Edie, you're free to go.
And Judge, I believe that there was one more person in court that was requesting services of the public defender's office.
There's two people. We're attempting to scan their information to Mr. Corn at this time.
Oh, those were for Mr. Corn. Is there no one else waiting?
I mean, we're happy to send it to you as well. I'm not sure what did happen with our application.
Took them upstairs.
Oh, they're being scanned.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And there's no one else waiting to speak with you, Ms. Corn?
I do not believe so. I just wanted to make sure. I thought I heard some other people in court.
All right, there are two gentlemen waiting. And there's no one else on Zoom, so we may be complete very quickly.
And Judge, I apologize. Those two people were waiting for their applications to be picked up?
Yes, but we took them upstairs. They're being scanned to Mr. Corn.
Oh, understood. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
They've been emailed to Ms. Helen and Mr.
Okay, you should have them now, Ms. Helen. Now, the problem is if they're here in the courtroom with us, they're gonna have to step into the hall for you to give them a call. Ms. Helen?
Yes, Your Honor, they will.
All right. Ms. Helen, did you receive the, and Mr. Corn, have you received the scans?
I did receive it. I'm going over it right now, see if he qualifies. I'm gonna,
All right, they're gonna step into the hall so that you can give them a call.
Edition 28 was it.
and I do have an announcement on Ms. Hardy, number 15 on my, 17 on my calendar.
All right,
She does qualify, and we are going to ask that she be placed on the next status calendar, and we will hopefully work it out then.
have you heard an offer from the assigned solicitor?
I have not, don't know who that is.
All right, if you could, is Ms. Riley, I
It's
believe.
Ms. Riley. Yes, I'll send it to
Riley,
you in the
please
chat.
send him the offer so that we can ascertain whether it's much likely to be able to take a plea.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Edition 15 is reset this at 10.
The offer has been sent in the chat, Mr. Corn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will bring that to our client, but I think that's probably one she's gonna want to take.
You believe she'll be accepting that?
I'm gonna look at it a little closer. Obviously, we have to talk to the witness, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the case.
Do you believe that there's something that your client might be able to take today?
I don't feel comfortable doing that, but we'll be ready for the next one. We'll either take it or make an announcement to the contrary.
All right, the idea of these Orca calendars is to resolve cases as soon as possible.
Of
So,
course,
Mr. Warren, I understand that you don't feel comfortable, but I'm gonna ask that you at least give your client a quick call and at least tell her and see if she's interested in taking this plea today. All right,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. Ms. Marshall Story, what is the state's position regarding position 32, the diversion case whereby the claimant, the defendant may not have completed diversion? Mr. Kelvin Scott, what is the state's position regarding a dead docket? And
Your Honor,
Well,
is the defendant in the courtroom?
he is not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Were you looking for an offer or you were looking for our position regarding a bench warrant or?
I'm looking for your position regarding bench warrant or dead docket.
Let's see. Let me take a look at his history again. I had an offer in case he showed up, but let me take a look at the history.
And yeah, I'd like to have the history as well.
And I have an announcement whenever the court is ready. Thank you, Judge.
Go ahead, Ms. Helen.
I apologize, I was muted. For position 10, Mr. Roger Connor does not qualify for the services of the Public Defender's Office. However, he has appeared in court and he would like to talk to the solicitor who is over that case and would like to talk to.
All right, Ms. Riley previously put is Mr. Connor, you're here, please stand. Ms. Riley previously gave you the offer, and I know you have questions. She cannot give you legal advice, and you should not give her any defenses that you may have regarding this, but I believe she would speak with you if you had questions regarding the offer. Neither she nor I can give you legal advice. Okay, do you understand that?
Mhm.
And do you believe you'd like to take a plea today?
Yes, I can get it over with.
Okay, do you know what specific questions you have of Ms. Ryan? I don't want you to, what I want to make sure before I let you speak with her, that you don't give her the facts of your case or interfere with your ability to represent yourself. Okay?
Hmm.
So, Ms. Riley, is there a number he could give you a call, or do you already have Ms. Riley?
Yes, Your Honor, I
Oh,
already
you all
have it,
spoke
'cause I spoke.
previously.
Correct.
All right, so if you've spoken with her previously, do you have additional concerns, Mr. Connor?
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since that happened.
Right, I understand that. But that is the state's offer at this time.
That's fine.
It's fine. Now, the question is, you have time to get a private attorney. You're here today. You could hire an attorney who might be able to get you a different or better deal, because it sounds as if you have some concerns and you have some defenses you may want to present. Or you do have a right to a jury trial as well. So you tell the court what you'd like to do at this point to take care of your case today.
A plea, I take the plea.
You'll take the plea. Now, the plea has to be voluntary, willing. You have to willingly take a plea. And it has to be that you're gonna agree that everything that the state has regarding this case is true. You'll have to say that it's 100% true that it happens, and you're not contesting the facts where it took place or that you were the guilty party. Do you feel comfortable taking the plea today and making those affirmations?
Yes.
You do. So you would like to go forward taking the plea? I'm gonna ask you some questions, all right?
Mm.
Miss Riley, if you
I'm sorry, Judge. I really don't mean to interrupt you. Was the offer read to Mr. Connor?
It was, and I'm gonna ask her to read it again and give us a factual basis.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Miss Riley, if you read the offer as well as give me the factual basis of this case, we'll move forward with taking a plea. We'll see.
And Your Honor, I can certainly do that. However, I would still need to prepare the paperwork to send to Ms. Johnson for him to sign.
Well, we're gonna see if he's even gonna go down this road today. So that's why we'll give you time to submit paperwork, of course, Ms. Riley, but the question I have is, I'm gonna have you give us a factual basis, and if he does not consent or agree that that's how it happened, we will not be taking this plea at this time, and he'll be reset.
Understood, Your Honor. Yes.
All right.
Give me just a moment to get the police report. And okay, the state would expect the evidence to show that on February 23rd of 2020, officers were dispatched to 2430 Perry Boulevard in Fulton, Apartment 3 in Fulton County, in reference to a dispute. Upon arrival, they met with Miss Connor, Mr. Connor's wife, who claimed that she was assaulted by her husband. It started as a verbal altercation, and she went to retrieve her or attempt to retrieve her keys in the bedroom. Mr. Connor slammed the door on her foot, and when she did not open the door for Mr. Connor, and I guess eventually did open the door, he began to strike her in the face.
All right. And the state's offer, Miss Riley?
Yes, Your Honor, the state's offer is 12 months probation, a $300 fine. He is to attend and complete a family violence intervention program.
And do you know the approximate cost of that program, Miss Riley? You may not, but
I don't. It varies based on the provider, but I do believe they charge per class, so it can be upwards of $240.
all right, and that, I believe that's a 6-month program.
Correct.
Hearing that, Mr. Connor, are you interested in taking a plea today?
I can't afford that.
Well, if you take a plea, you'd have to pay the $240 plus you'd have the $300 fine. That is the state's offer.
That's fine.
It's fine. No, don't set yourself up for failure. If you can't do it, you know, you don't want to end up in jail because you weren't able to meet the conditions. Now, I don't want you to just say it's fine because you want it to be over with. Do you want time to get an attorney? What I would do is if you want to speak to an attorney, apparently you do not qualify for the services of the public defender, but you might qualify for other services out there if you wanted to take time to research. I would set you on a calendar for an actual bench trial whereby you would get time to have an attorney. It sounds like you still have some concerns about this case. Is that true? Or do you believe that the facts as stated by Ms. Riley are facts that you agree and it happened exactly the way Ms. Riley presented it today?
It didn't happen like that.
All right, so it sounds like you're not willing to agree that the case took place like that, and this case is not yet ripe for a plea. Mr. Connor, I'm gonna reset your case to the September 30th bench motions and trial calendar. You'll come back down here and that'll give you time to see if you can find an attorney who might be able to work with you on a sliding scale or for an unlimited amount. Give that attorney Ms. Riley's information, so whereby he or she can speak with Ms. Riley so that you might be able to get a different deal based upon what you believe the evidence would show in your favor, okay?
Mm.
All right, Mr. Connor, please move forward with finding an attorney today.
Okay.
All right? All right. Best of luck to you. We'll see you here in person on the 30th, all right? All right, Ms. Helen, do you have any other announcements?
No, Your Honor. Is there one more person in the courtroom?
There is. All right, Mr. Corn, did you have the opportunity to convey that offer to Ms. Hardy such that she might be interested in taking that offer?
I did. She did have some questions about it, and I'm gonna have to, and I didn't have answers, so I'm going to speak with Ms. Riley, and
All
have
right.
it for you by the September 4th date.
We did our best to resolve it today. She will be so reset to the September 9th Orca status calendar, whereby I hope that she'll be able to take a plea at that time.
Yeah.
Ms. Marshall, Story, back to you. I apologize. I've shifted positions. Were you able to find that history and give me the state's position regarding the dead docket?
Yes, Your
Or
Honor.
FCA?
This is for position number 17.
I believe it was. It was the
No, I'm
gentleman.
sorry, it
No,
wasn't
it was not 17. It was the case 32, Kelvin Scott.
Yes, Your Honor, I did take a look. Regarding Mr. Scott, the state is agreeable to a dead docket in this matter based on the items that were stolen. The defendant, though, does have a 13 cycle history that includes several theft-related charges. Nothing, it would not rise obviously to a felony. Otherwise, I don't believe we would have offered diversion. But he does have 13 cycles, and most of them involve some type of theft. There's also some marijuana charges on here as well.
Out of curiosity, Ms. Marshall, Story, what did he steal in this case?
Underwear.
Okay. From a Walmart or something like that?
Your Honor, I believe it was a dollar store.
Okay,
Yeah, it was one of those types of stores, Your Honor.
I understand. All right, thank you. The court will consider whether it be FTA or dead docket. All right, Miss Helen, Mr. Davenport is still waiting, or Mr. Corn, Mr. Davenport is waiting for someone from the public defender's office to give him a call. He's still waiting in the hallway.
I'm gonna give him a call right now.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Riley, I'd like you to give me the state's position regarding, you have cases 1 through 17, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna assume that all your cases you're requesting an FTA. If there are cases that you would consent, the state would consent to a dead docket, please give me those at this time.
No, Your Honor, I believe all of mine, yeah, would be requesting bench warrants or FTA. Yes.
I understand. I am going to dead docket position 6, Ms. Riley, but the state's position is duly noted. The rest, I will consider the FTA. Ms. Marshall Story, I'm gonna ask you for the same announcement, other than the cases that we have discussed. I'm gonna assume that you're requesting FTAs as well.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We'll be on hold for Mr. Davenport to say, and after that, we'll be able to review the calendar, I believe. Ms. Hardy, I see you're still on the screen. You're able to go. Your attorney has reset your case to September the 9th, and we'll expect you to appear then by Zoom. All right?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a great day. Is there any, please put your mask on. Thank you. Are there any announcements, Ms. Helen or Mr. Corn?
No, Judge, I'll just check with Mr. Corn, see where he's at with that last person.
All right, Mrs. Davenport has returned to court, so I was assuming that there would be an announcement regarding whether or not he qualifies.
He's logging back in, I think. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
So far, Judge, as a return sender on position.
I apologize, Judge. Attorney Corn is trying to connect to audio. It's just taking a minute.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Judge, Mr. Corn was just having some login issues. I'm just going to give the announcement for him. He qualifies for the public defender services. We would like a one-time reset, we just like a reset to September 9th for further investigation for him.
Before we conclude and let him go, Ms. Riley, will you send the offer over?
Should I send it to you, Ms. Helen, or Mr. Corn?
Mr. Corn.
Okay.
Who is this? Davenport.
Davenport, that's.
I don't see Mr. Corn is on the screen.
Yes, Judge, he wasn't able to log back on, something with the Zoom, connection. Wasn't able to log back on, but I'm able to give this announcement for him.
So, okay.
Ms. Riley's not it. Can she send you the offer then in light of that, Ms. Howard?
Sure. She can send it to me.
Okay, I just sent that, Ms. Helen.
I apologize. Can you copy and paste and email that to me? I'm gonna forward it to Mr. Corn.
Okay. Or I can just include him on the email.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, it has been sent.
And I received that offer, Judge, and I've, Mr. Corn is on that offer, or that email for that offer as well.
All right. I was hoping Mr. Corn would be able to, is he not coming back at all?
He's not able to. I think it's some type of Zoom connection at, he was logging back on. Would you like for him to try out through his phone, Judge? I can ask him.
I'd like him to try to at least convey this offer to Mr. Davenport to see if while he's here, he might be able to take this plea today.
Give me 1 second, Judge.
All right, thank you. And you said position.
I apologize, Judge. I just spoke with Addie Corn. He's gonna log on via his phone. The desktop laptop is not working, so he's just gonna try to click the link to his phone.
Thank you.
And Judge, Mr. Corn is back.
Okay, Mr. Corn, did you receive that offer from Ms. Riley regarding Mr. Davenport's case? You're muted, Mr. Corn.
He's muted. It's okay.
You're still muted, Mr. Corn.
All right, am I clear now?
Yes,
Yay, I'm not used to using my phone,
no problem.
but the laptop wasn't
Did you
working.
receive that offer from Ms. Riley?
I did receive the offer. It's standard first offender DUI offer. But I gotta look at the video, see what there is to see about it.
All right, so it does not sound like your client will be taking a plea at this time.
Not today, but it may be very soon.
All right, we will reset him to the September 9th Orca status calendar, whereby it's my hope that he'll be able to take a plea. And if you're able to resolve it prior to then, please let us know that as well. All right, Mr. Davenport, you are now free to go, all right? Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Make sure Mr. Corn keeps the current address for you.
I have it.
And current contact information. And please make sure to always update your information with the court, all right? All right, thank you. Does
Thank you
that,
very much, Judge, and I apologize for that.
things happen. Does that conclude our calendar today?
It does, Judge. Did we already go over the calendar?
We have not. We're getting ready to do it. My announcement today is after some investigation, hearing that many of these people are residentially challenged, as well as we've had many return to senders. We're going to create a September the 9th Orca show cause calendar. And unfortunately, these people will be reset at that time in the hopes that they will actually receive the notices. Other than that, the cases that I previously discussed will be dead docketed. I believe that's only position 6, 19, and 32. I believe, not 32, 30. I'll let Ms. Johnson clarify which ones I've dead docketed, but I believe I've announced those previously. I will be dead docketing the case of Ann Brinson, position 6. Let's see, which other one?
Position 6, position
28.
28, and position 32.
And 32, so there'll be 3 dead dockets today. All right, Ms. Johnson, will you please review the calendar for me?
Okay, so for me. Our position 1 was reset to September the 9th for a show cause. All of these are going to be show cause that I'm announcing now. Position 2, show cause for September the 9th. Position 3, we're going to be a plea on September the 30th. Her position is 3 and 4. Same announcement. Position 5 was Nora Frost. Position 6 was dead docket. Positions 7, 8, and 9 will be reset for the September the 9th show cause. Position 10 reset for a plea on September the 30th. Position 11, show cause for September the 9th. Position 12 was reset to September 9th for a plea. Position 13 set for show cause on September the 9th. Position 14, show cause for September the 9th. Position 15 has a plea for September the 9th. Position 16, show cause for September the 9th. Position 17, plea for September the 9th. Position 18, show cause for September the 9th. Position 19 was null clause. Position 20 and 21, show cause for September the 9th. Position 22, 23, and 24, show cause for September the 9th. Position 25 and 26, show cause for September the 9th. Position 27, show cause for September the 9th. Position 28 was dead docket. Position 29 was null clause. Position 30 and 31 will be show cause for September the 9th. Position 32 was dead docketed. Position 33 was a plea for September the 9th. And position 34 will be a show cause for September the 9th. And there will be two calendars for September the 9th, a plea calendar and a show cause calendar.
Any comments, changes, corrections, or questions?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
Hearing none, we will be in recess into the Orca calendar on Wednesday, at which time Judge Morrow will be presiding, I believe. All right, take care, everyone. Submit all paperwork and have a great rest of your weekend.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Judge.